He's going down to Nashville with a white hat on his head. His cowboy boots are polished, but the one heel's got no tread. He's gonna make a record. They say he'll get it in the charts. They got him spinning around so fast that he's seeing stars. They always dreamed he'd play the big stage like the ones on TV. He'd be loved by millions and they'd tune in every day. And he'd ride into town with a posse by his side. He'd make the men feel jealous and all the ladies cry. But every night she'd come and whisper in his ears while he lied awake trying not to hear. But he couldn't help but to shed a tear. He was thinking about the girl he left behind. Oh, and Maria, oh, and Maria, oh, and Maria, oh, and Maria. His record was a big hit. He no longer played in bars. He was selling out each night. And he had about 5 guitars. And the techs would tune him up and put him away each and every night. His dreams of fame and fortune were right there in his sights. Well, he played each night with passion, left his heart upon the stage. And he never sacrificed the blood and sweat that he gave, but he never could forget the girl he left so long ago. Although he tried to hide it, he could not let her go. So every night she called and whispered in his ears while he lied awake trying not to hear. But he couldn't help but to shed a tear. He was thinking about the girl he left behind. Oh, and Maria, oh, and Maria, and Maria, oh, and Maria. Well, the years of playing the big time had taken more than his soul. His body was broken, and his fingers began to curl, and his heart was still aching, but he could not find the men, so he thought to himself, well, I'll just go back to her again. He took the first plane to Detroit just to close upon his back, and he went to the address he remembered in his head. And a young man answered, his mirror at 25. He said his Aunt Maria, oh, the boy cried, my mama has just died. So every night she comes and whispers in his ears while he lies awake trying not to hear. But he couldn't help but to shed a tear. He was thinking about the girl he left behind. Oh, and Maria, oh, and Maria, oh, and Maria, oh, and Maria.
Give it up for Audra. That was amazing.